sometimes people have very pie in the sky ideas about where the future will go. And I do think a lot of that is stuck in what they'd like versus like maybe practically how the world's going to go. And you can never really predict that kind of stuff. So I appreciate that. That's fair.
Yeah,
Um,
and I think, and just one more quick thing there is like the world has become a lot more nonlinear because of how things are progressing, right? It's just like your prediction cycles are so of course you can never predict even tomorrow, but I mean just in terms of macros, the level of dynamic trends that are concurrently happening at the same time has never been more like each of these specific trends are at an accelerating pace, right? Robotics is at an accelerating pace. Computer vision is at an accelerating pace. LLMs are at accelerating pace, right? So there's just like this, and if you consider that as part of the infusion and the equation to trying to see the world, it's kind of really myopic to kind of assume that you can actually even build a year plan for a company, right? I think my job is like to just take into account everything that's happening in AI and almost be willing to go not 180 as much because doing that like every 2 years, I'm gonna question my life and what it means. But like truly, every sort of like 90 days to be like, hey, do we have the right set of principles or fundamentals, assumptions in terms of where the world is going, right? Um, yeah, so I think I don't have 3 to 5 year plans. I only operate on 90-day plans now.
hmm, that's fair. I think it's hard, like you said, that the time just does not feel the same that it used to. Like I was talking about it with somebody recently. There is a insane level of quick sort of turnaround on model improvement at a minimum, right? Like we're talking text inside of AI generated images was impossible until like March, right? And now Nana Banana comes out and you're like, you can basically Photoshop anything in a sense, like in the colloquial term of what Photoshop means. You can
Yeah.
replace anything with anything. You couldn't do video at all in a reasonable manner. Now there's multiple competing models that are killing it, that are making better,
Yeah.
funnier meme videos than you could make practically because people can come up with crazy ideas and it'll bring it into fruition. You have models that at first coding was like maybe helpful, maybe you can do formula, like it help you with formulas and stuff in certain products, but like is it really going to do a great job when it comes to coding? No. Now we got models like Claude 4.5 Opus that send you from like a recurring can't figure it out cycle to insanely good suggestions and insanely good speed of coding. I could go on and on and on, but you get the point. Like I thought text inside of images was, for to use the kids lingo, cooked, and was going to be for a while. But
Oh,
now we're in
yeah, it's
now we're in
cooking.
a position where it's cooking. Yeah, exactly.
It's
That was good.
cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good layup. Yeah, it went from like I thought it was cooked to cooking. Like it's insane, the 180, and you don't know when it's going to happen. You don't when the models are going to reach certain levels. These companies are just continuing to innovate in ways that I would have never predicted. Like for example, Gemini is one that a lot of people aren't considering, but their visual on-screen context thing, incredible.